Hi. So we're gonna be talking about the sample questions that we must ask someone when they're choking, right? Let's start with S. It's usually signs or symptoms. So if we can see how they're struggling, maybe we can identify some symptoms. But if we can ask them, that's the best thing to do. So I'm gonna use my friend over here, and I'm gonna ask him like, "Oh, what are you feeling?" or "How do you feel? Does anything hurt?" And hopefully they're gonna describe what they feel. Then we move into A. If they have any allergies, maybe I don't know. They were walking by and they were cutting some grass, right? And maybe they got an allergic reaction to that. So they're gonna tell me, "Oh, I'm allergic to grass," so I'm gonna know what to do, right? Then we move to M. If they're taking any medications, maybe they're having some type of issue, right? They need their medication. Maybe they cannot move or something happened. Then I'm gonna be there, try to provide them, or if they have any like diabetic pen or anything, if they have it in the backpack or anything, I could provide it to them. So it's important to ask that. Then we go with did I say M? M, which if no M is medical. P, pertinent medical history, right? So maybe they had other medical problems before that I should be aware. Maybe he's going through something he cannot talk after he tells me, and then the police arrives, and then I tell him, what they had, so they're gonna know what to do. Then I move on to P, and then the L stands for the last drink or food they had. In that case, it could be that they ate something that has some type of chemical, or maybe they were allergic to, and they were not aware of it. So I can talk again to the emergencies. Um, and then we go to the E, which is what led to the incident, right? The event. So, they are going to try to describe what happened, what they were doing before they got into the incident, and maybe that way I can explain to the medical people about what they need to do or what happened. Um, if they're choking, well, according to the book, you're supposed to ask them, "Hey, are you choking?" Right? Maybe they're not gonna be able to talk, so it's gonna be clear that they're choking, but you have to be aware of what kind of problem they're having. If they got something on their throat, or they're having something else, you just have to ask them if you can. And then after that, things are different in some special situations. And I want to think that's what they were referring to with the four life threatening situations. Is when someone is too large for you to help them, when they're in a wheelchair, or they're pregnant, or if or if you're by yourself. I think those are like life-threatening situations, because you cannot just act on them as easily, or when you're by yourself you cannot just help yourself that easily. There are ways that you can try to help yourself, but again, things are really dangerous that way. So you just have to be really careful, cautious on how you treat them with the CPR. If they're pregnant especially, you don't want to be pushing on their belly, right? You're gonna kill the baby. You gotta move to the compressors on the chest or anything like that, so they can feel safe while you're trying to help them. And you also need to be careful so you do not hurt them. Thank you.